to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, just thank you very much. Every channel's going well. Having a really good time doing it. Today's video is something different. It's not my usual update, which I will be doing shortly though, this week. But today's video, yeah, I want to try to go through this. This is something different. This has been inspired by Johnny Mac's channel, Rock and Metal Plus. Johnny Mac has done a few of these videos before. You've probably seen from the thumbnail what exactly it is. So this is a first, last, and favorite or go-to. So so this is the first album by a band, their latest album, last album, and then your favorite album or your go-to album of this band. So as you can tell by the thumbnail, this week I chose the American hard rock, heavy metal, power metal band now, Riot V now they are called. So yeah, so I chose them. Why did I choose Riot? Everybody knows Thunder Steel, been listening to it in the 80s, late 80s, 88 whenever it came out, I think it was 88, yeah. So loved that record, and just over the last number of years I've really got into Riot, been gathering their discography, studio discography, and some of their live stuff on vinyl. I think I'm 2 albums off all their discography on vinyl. I'm missing their 3rd album, Fire Down Under, and I'm also missing the 2011 album Immortal Soul. Mark Reale, founding member of the band's last album, so I have that to get yet. I have heard them alright. 2 great albums, love them. Fire Down Under, obviously one of their most popular albums, one of the most famous albums, with Swords and Tequila and that sort of thing. So yeah, so obviously first album by Riot. But as I said, collecting a lot of Riot stuff, so I'm not going through every album there. It's not a rundown of discography or that. I will do it eventually when I get all the albums. So as I said, I've just bought a lot of Riot stuff, so I'm just going to show you what I've bought of Riot. So that's Narita, their 2nd album. Obviously haven't got the 3rd album, Restless Breed, Born in America. These are all good albums. I really do like Riot. Great band. As I say, the styles have changed according to the times. That's Privilege of Power. After that came Nightbreaker. Brethren of the Long House. All good albums. Inish More Celtic themed album, Celtic Legends themed. We've got a Danny Boys on that, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. What next came? Sons of Society. Through the Storm was after that. Army of One. There's 1 or 2 missing, obviously, because they're the first and last ones out of this batch I'm showing you. Up next came the first album with Todd Michael Hall, which was Unleash the Fire, another super album. So so that's basically their discography. They've got 16 albums. I have 14 of the studio albums on vinyl, and then I have another few of these sort of a compilation of unreleased material and then archive stuff as well. I haven't got them all. There is loads more to buy, but I'm going to buy them all. All released on, they're not all released on Metal Blade, but Metal Blade did release a lot of them. Some of them are the likes of this is High Roller Records, but yeah. So yeah, so Riot, if you don't know Riot formed in the late 70s, New York City. Mark Reale was the, Mark Reale, I have to get his name right, I would watch a video trying to pronounce his name properly. So Mark passed away, unfortunately, in 2012, in January 2012. So shine on, Mark. Amazing guitar player. As I say, founding member of the band. Put the band together in his basement. They've gone through numerous changes in their time, between contract problems and just band members not liking each other, loads of band members leaving. But overall, they've gone through, let me see, Guy Speranza, Red Forrester, Tony Moore, Mike DeMaio, hope I pronounce his name, Tony Moore come back, and then Todd Michael Hall at the moment singing as well. So anyway, that's probably a half an hour already, the fucking video. But anyway, we do like to talk. So, Riot's first album came out in 1977. Great album. Probably the Warriors, probably the most famous track of it, still playing in their live sets. So yeah, so this album, old school heavy metal, hard rock, heavy metal, American hard rock, 1977, had that kind of raw but very well produced sound. Absolutely love this album. So this album you had, I'll just go through the members of each band of the 3 albums, like, you know. So you had Mark Reale, obviously on guitars and vocals. Guy Speranza, who was with the band for 3 albums. He left after Fire Down Under. Fantastic vocalist too. Louis Covares on guitars. Louis left after this album. Apparently, Mark didn't think too much of him. He's gone. Then you had Peter Bitelli, original drummer. I think Peter was on 2 albums. He might have been on Narita as well. And Jimmy Iommi was on the bass on this album. The original bass player who wrote some of the stuff on the album. Phil, I have to look up his name. A lot of information. Phil Feet, F-E-I-T, Phil Fayette. And yeah, he went on to better things as well. So fair play to him. But yeah, he wrote some of the material in this song, or this album, excuse me. And Jimmy was on another album after this, but I think he went off and got married and never come back. So yeah, this album's great, good hard rock American album. Well ahead of its time, the sound quality and the songs, I thought they were brilliant. So first side, you've got Desperation, you've got Warrior, which is a classic track. Rock City, title track, Overdrive, which is superb. Second side, you have Angel, Tokyo Rose, Hearts of Fire, Gypsy Queen, and This Is What I Get. So yeah, these guys are just, it was recorded in the Big Apple recording studios in New York, just finding their feet there then with their sound. As I say, Riot's sound has developed over the years as the albums have gone on. You know, they were heavy metal for most of their albums up until 88, till what do you call it, Thunder Steel. Complete new band apart from Mark in that band. Then the kind of power metal, the sound coming in, then, you know, a bit more fast, a bit more heavier. But then through the years with all the different singers, the styles have changed and all that, and now I'm glad to say that they're fantastic, and they have a new album coming out this year, which is fucking awesome. So yeah, so this is obviously, as most of, or if not all of them are, they're all reissues on Metal Blade Records. Metal Blade did a great job on it. They sound fantastic. I was just listening to Rock City this morning, and it sounds fantastic. So yeah, if you don't know Riot, check out some of their stuff, man. They're definitely worth having to listen to. I think they're a great band. So that's Riot. That's that's Rock City. That's the first. So okay, Mark, as I said, died in 2012. So Riot took a bit of a break. Well, not much of a break, but they wanted to get back together on the road. So you had they released 2 albums, Under Fire, Unleash the Fire in 2014. And then this is their last album until this year at the moment. So this is called Armor of Light. This was released on Nuclear Blast. Great as what do you call it, Unleash the Fire was. It was a great return to form, brilliant band. So this is the second album to feature new vocalist Todd Michael Hall, American vocalist. They've done a great package on this job. Also in this album you had Frank Gilchrist. I think Frank Gilchrist, the drummer, he might have played with Agent Steel or somebody at one stage. Nick Lee, young guitar player. Mike Flint's, who's been with Riot for probably one of the longest serving members of Riot, still in the band. Him and Don Van Staveren. Don Van Staveren was on Thunder Steel and a few other albums of the old setup of Riot, if you know what I mean. But absolutely great album. Really like this album. It's got great sound. Excellent drummer and excellent guitar player. Mike Flint's is a fantastic guitar player. He was the live guitarist for Riot for a long time as well before he joined the band. But yeah, another fantastic album. 2018. So you have loads of tracks on this like Victory, End of the World, Messiah, Angel's Thunder, Devil's Rain. Really catchy, heavy power metal. Brilliant, as in all the Riot stuff, just choruses, brilliant stuff. Second side, Born Till Daylight, Heart of a Lion, Armor of Light, Set the World, San Antonio, Caught, which is I, Ready to Shine, Rain and Fire, Unbelief, and Thunder Steel. And they lost the Seals' head for a long time on their albums, but glad to say on Unleash the Fire, the album previous, it did come back. I think the whole idea behind the baby Seals' head was, back in the day when they were recording Rock City, there was a manager or producer or something, his daughter or wife was an artist or something, and suggested this Seals head, and it just stuck with them. Apparently it's Seals getting revenge on the world for all the clubbings and killings of baby seals. So that's what the whole the early albums are depicting, apparently. There you go, bit of useless information. Okay. Excuse me, a lot of talking. Not sure how this is going. So this is my first, as you can tell, It's my first, last and always video, but I just wanted to do Riot because I really love Riot and they're a great band. Anyway, Piece de Resistance, back to the third part. This is the always bit, or favourite, or the go-to album. This is going to be obvious, and so from 1988, this is the fantastic Thundersteel. What an album. I know a lot of you have it in your collection at the moment, but if you don't have it, I would highly recommend it. If you're any sort of a heavy metal fan, you need to have this or heard this. This is the 30th anniversary special, which came out in obviously 2018 if it's 30 years. So back to the lineup. Mark Reality is the only original member, if you will, excuse me, water, of Riot at this stage. But once again, put a great band behind him. So you had Don, as I mentioned, Don from Armour Light, Don Van Stavern on bass. It's Don there looking pretty fucking weird, but he is now. Bobby totally fucked up him. As I said, Mike Flintz is on this, who's in the band now, Mike and Don. And Tony Moore is the vocalist, fantastic vocalist, as were all the Riot vocalists through the years. But yeah, start to finish, this is a 10 out of 10 album for me. Catchy heavy metal, brilliant songs. You've got Thundersteel, Fight or Fall, I'm trying to sing that there, Sign of the Crimson Storm, sorry, Flight of the Warrior, amazing track, On Wings of Eagles, Johnny's Back, Blood Streets, Run for Your Life, Buried Alive, Telltale Heart. Brilliant album from start to finish. Catchy as hell. They're still playing the likes of Thundersteel and Johnny's Back and Flight of the Warrior live, and they still sound fantastic. I'm so looking forward to their new stuff. But crazy great cover from the 80s as well. I love the cover on it. Guys have a bit of a hair metal 80s look to them, but don't let that fool you. This is anything but. So that's it. So that was my first, last and always. Yeah, that was my first little delve into that. Just a little quick delve into Riot, band I love, and hope to do a discography ranking in the future when I get the other albums and all that. But yeah, if you don't know Riot, these are albums to check out. Check out this one, Fire Down Under, which I don't have unfortunately at the moment, but it's fantastic. You probably know Swords and Tequila, what an amazing song. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. I know that they don't get enough love, this band, as far as I'm concerned, and the new lineup, the new setup at Riot V, Todd Michael Hall are fantastic, and yes, a new album is coming out, so yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining me for that. Let me know how it went. Probably talked a lot of shite and probably missed a lot of stuff as well, but I'll get there. There's a lot of stuff there, a lot of information, but yeah, thanks for joining me, folks. Check out Johnny Mac's channel for his first likes and last. They're all pretty cool as well. It's a great idea, so thanks John for that, man. Let me do that video. I will do more, hopefully, of other bands, but yeah, so cheers guys, have a great weekend. Thank you everybody that has subscribed to my channel, and thanks all for watching. Keep rocking.